don't you feel some time that you live in a bipolar kingdom? Usually we have several lives in our one life. We have a work, we have home, we have a hobby, we have friends. And once in a while, those lives go so different that you need to take medication to get yourself back on track. You know, I was in grad school, just graduated recently, so finally I got a job. I work for a big corporation. My first day I get there and get to meet with manager, and they tell me, Ivan, you're going to work for the best company in the world. You're going to conquer the world, you're going to solve the world problems, you're going to be the best and the fastest and the most agile company in the world. Oh, and by the way, we can't get your computer until a month later. I'm like, aren't we in the 21st century, sir? Well, you know, we can go into chase senior engineers while you're waiting for it. All right, so for a whole month, I walked around, I talked to engineers, they hated me. They wanted, okay, just go work. Go to the library, read the magazines. Finally, I got the computer, I started working. Most fastest company, the best in the world. I worked and worked. Half a year later, my project got closed down. I'm like, well, I move on. There's a different project. A week later, we have a group meeting, and then we have a big celebration. Yoo-hoo! Our top engineer got an award for work for a project that got closed for his best performance. And I stood there and I'm like, okay, so here's what happens. You work hard, you be the most fastest, you fail, and you get rewarded. I learned my lesson. But then I go to rowing world. I row. I do my hobby. This is my physical exercise. And in the rowing world, you row until you drop dead, or you win the race. There, it doesn't matter. I mean, there was a situation one time we were racing, and I'm rowing. There's usually a couple guys in a rowboat, so I'm rowing. John, how you doing? We're waiting, we're passing the boats. There's still a couple kilometers to go. Okay. John, I see water underneath my feet. Are we okay? Keep rowing, Ivan. Keep rowing. 5 more minutes. John, there's more water. Keep rowing, Ivan. We gotta win this. Keep rowing. John? Ivan, do you know how to swim? So, this is where you strive to win. It's all about that. You don't care about your safety. You don't care about how you feel. You don't care who you are. You can be a midget. You can be a 6-foot person. All you have to do is just pull hard. Of course, in a corporate world, it's all different. There, it's all about you. I work in a chemical enterprise, so we work in the labs, and there, of course, you can get accidents. Or you can do, things can happen. And in any corporation, everything is rules. So, emergency happens. Lab on fire. What do I do? Oh, instructions, first thing you do. Emergency A. No, that's not right. Emergency B. No, that's not right. Emergency C. Oh yeah, that's the right one. In the case of emergency C, you drop everything and walk briskly out. And if you slip and fall, don't do that because you can sue the company. They don't like that. No, they don't like that because they don't really care about you. They care about you don't sue them. And you do some work on them while you're at that. But when I go home, they don't care how I do. I can be the worst person in the world. I can fail miserably, but my mom still loves me. Mom, I had enough pierogies. That's okay, Ivan, you're still growing. Mom, I'm 29 years old. You're still growing, Ivan, you can be bigger. Yeah, I know, I can grow sideways. Thanks. Well, at least at home, I can be honest with my mom. They know me, I know them. I can tell them even worse news and they still accept it. Even they can tell me that I suck and I accept it too. At work, we have corporate culture. You have to be very nice to everybody. You have to respect. And I have to respect you so much that I can't tell you anything bad. Our project's failing, but I can't tell you that. It's disrespectful to you, you know? Evelyn, that lift is not working. If you go in there, you're gonna drop, but I can't tell you. It's disrespectful to let people know that you're doing something wrong. You know, it's just a corporate culture. It's so, I want to be their family there, but then at the same time, you can't do that. You can have honest discussions, conversations. It's really bipolar. Of course, after work, happy hour. Every Friday, you go out, you go with my friends, and there, gossip, you can talk about sports. Yeah, that project wasn't going that well. Yeah, I could have done better things, you know. We can be honest there. And that's what I want in my life. I want to be honest with my friends. I don't want to have a bipolar life. And I don't want any of you have a bipolar life. So it takes a lot of hard work, but at the end of it, it's worth it. At least you don't have to take pills after you're done working. Thank you.